Does Forrest Gump count as a biopic?
He was on Epstein Island. Entry level ball worship. Yes, bow. Fuck Kylo Ren. You want to start selling drugs? You want some of this adrenochrome gang shit? Selling my soul. Everything's going well. A hot model girlfriend. That's when Diddy hits you up. I think I'm insane.
Tim Gray just launched A Smashing Machine 2025, directed by Benjamin Safdie. Benny Safdie, best known for collabs with his older brother Josh. Uncut Gems, good time. 2014, Heaven Knows What. Seems to be highly rated. I would like to check that out.
Prior to this, they've been making movies together.
They released their own solo films this year.
This displays
their own skill without the combined skill.
And what would you rather see?
Just watched previously Marty Supreme. This is Benjamin's.
His skill seems to be with slowing shit down.
Benjamin Safdie also has actor credits, most notably credit in Good Time, Robert Pattinson's brother.
Oh, fucking dude on the spectrum. Hey, well, good, they're hiring
Americans with Disabilities.
But then, is that bad? Maybe that role should have gone to
Americans with
But that's acting.
He earned a nomination for an Independent Spirit Award. We've also seen him in Licorice Pizza.
And he's good in that.
It felt like a little awkward, but he was good. He has an acting credit in Oppenheimer, some television credit. Co-creator, co-writer, The Curse, 2023.
It's like a werewolf show? I think it might be a werewolf type shit.
Interesting three-way right there. Benjamin Safdie, Nathan Fielder, and Emma Stone. Let me get into the actors. There's a lot of supporters around our mains in Marty Supreme. There's really only 3 actors in The Smashing Machine.
Dwayne Johnson.
We got Dwayne Johnson. I was going to get into some of his movies, but we know him everywhere.
This is The Rock's best acting.
Dwayne Johnson plays Mark Kerr, a 2-time UFC heavyweight tournament champ, NCAA Division I wrestling champion, a UFC Hall of Famer, class of 25, a 4 times ADCC submission fighting world champion.
Biggest, scariest, but he has
a gentleness, a care bear about him.
So nice. Mark Kerr is the perfect subject for this. The prosthetics on The Rock are really good, but he takes it to the next level. He takes a lot of the mannerisms,
the way he walks,
the way he says no, the way he throws a punch. It's very easy to see a different person on him. His silhouette moved differently.
I want to disagree with you a little bit on The Rock. The Rock, from his life experience, was able to portray someone like himself.
He might have just been playing The Rock at fucking 20 years old.
His co-star, Emily Blunt.
She's in a bunch of stuff.
Everything. In Oppenheimer, A Quiet Place, Edge of Tomorrow, Doug Liman.
The ultimate badass, John Wick woman with the robot.
Looper, The Devil Wears Prada, The Adjustment Bureau. Interesting note, Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt have worked together 2021, The Jungle Cruise.
She's married to Jim from The Office.
That's why she's in all of his movies. Quiet Place?
Yeah.
And then you have your third wheel.
Easiest fight in the division.
Ryan Bader, former MMA fighter, UFC championship contender, a Bellator champion, a decorated MMA fighter in his own right.
Ryan Bader's acting is forgivable because it feels independent movie, even though it has a big budget.
He's playing Mark Coleman. Mark Coleman kind of is
just a block of wood.
Another legend of combat sports. Came up in the same time as Mark Kerr.
Coleman was a senior and Mark Kerr was a freshman, and they trained together. They're homies.
He won the UFC 10 and 11 tournament, the first ever UFC heavyweight champion in 97. He was inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame, class of 2008. One of 2 fighters to win a Pride Fighting Championship tournament, as well as a UFC Championship tournament. Do you care to guess who the other fighter is? Mark Coleman also has the fastest ever Pride FC win.
Rampage Jackson.
2 seconds. Very good guess. No, 98 Division I NCAA champion. You see a lot of parallels between Mark Coleman and Mark Kerr. They're kind of the same athlete coming up at the same time, and they're friends but competition. They're more friends than rivals, but they are competition friends.
It's not like those Italian F1 drivers that have blood feuds.
Mark Coleman is the actual eventual winner of the Pride 2000 GP.
This is a little history. Piece of shit guy, Senator John McCain. Fuck him. He was trying to stop mixed martial arts because it was seen as human cockfighting, freak show, and kind of was. This movie is the most expensive A24 production, and it lost money. It feels kind of like the Wrestler movie.
It was solid. I liked it.
Yeah, I really fuck with this movie. Okay. The camera moves slow, methodically, like a ghost on the wall. A lot of this movie is based off of a documentary. I think it came out like last year or 2 years ago. It should just be highlighted. This is the dramatization of a documentary.
There's scenes in the film that are shot for shot remakes of scenes that happen in the Mark Kerr documentary. I'm assuming that a lot of people are going to watch this film that have not seen a documentary.
If it's for people who have never seen the documentary, that's a perfect way to demonstrate it.
I wanted a little bit more of his addiction struggle.
That's the problem with a biopic. What parts of his life are you going to tell? This movie, it's a better attempt at making you feel the weight. Ultimately, like most biopics, they can't accomplish that. It is a truer biopic than Marty Supreme. It doesn't go too much into the fighting. I'll get kind of pissed because it's The Rock. You could have done some crazy action, put some real respect on the violence.
Yes.
You could have done that. You had all the ingredients.
This film is largely centered around the Pride Grand Prix 2000. Pride is a fighting organization.
Japanese UFC, more brutal.
Mark Kerr and Mark Coleman are pioneers in the take you down and beat you up.
Ground and pound. Nobody could defend against it.
It's still very effective to this day. To this day. The point is, compared to MMA of today, a little bit boring.
Classic UFC.
This one did the right thing, not showing you too much inside of the ring action.
At first, it's moving a little slow, but it was one of those movies where
big builds of life-changing moments that are coming, very dramatic things happening. It keeps you on the edge in that sense. You think about violence, you think about action, but this is about the quiet moments.
It's about overcoming your demons and toxic bitches.
So let's get into the plot a little bit.
It starts off with a VHS type of camera that would have been more accurate for the time. They used something different, or at least a filter. He was young, he was addicted to drugs, he had a toxic relationship.
One of my favorite parts of this film was the drama that exists between Mark Kerr and Emily Blunt.
They're very toxic for each other.
Oh, she's a big bad bitch. No, she's his rock. She's actually both, and he's both too.
It doesn't really show how bad he was into drugs.
Rock star lifestyle might not make it.
One good shot where he's faded, his eyes are gone. You look like you're faded. Damn, that's good. But it doesn't focus enough time. It doesn't get told in the depth that it should. The longest shots are where The Rock loses for the first time and he's walking to the back of the stadium and he's like about to lose his shit and cry. And there's no cuts. They spend the most amount of time there. It makes you feel awkward, but the music builds, and they're the most intense. You think that those moments are going to come in the ring with some fists, blood, but it's like, nah.
The hardest thing for humans to do is to sit quietly and focus on your breath. This movie kind of puts you a little bit closer to that.
That's where the anxiety comes from, having to sit with yourself.
So that tension was crushing almost. Whereas the tension in Marty Supreme is exhilarating, this one was suffocating.
You see the strongest man in the world
trying to keep himself together through the weight of his struggle.
It's kind of comical to see The Rock break and cry. This buff ass, it just is. They're not supposed to.
In his defeat, you see the coming to terms. He understands where he's at, all that he's been through, and how he wants to live. It's not that I've overcome it. I'm ready to fight it and try my hardest to fight it.
Acknowledging his problem, accepting that he's not perfect,
and that he's going to have to struggle. Let's get into a little rating. Going into it, I was expecting more of that Marty Supreme feel. High pace, frenetic energy. Ended up getting fills the room type of tension.
The anxiety you get from waiting at the DMV, and your number's not called.
I wanted it to show me more of the gritty drug addiction. If you're a fan of MMA and you're going to watch this, because you like to watch MMA, you're going to have some patience. It's not going to be rock'em sock'em. It's not going to be Rocky. It's a depiction of a man struggling with addiction,
himself,
with love drama, with identity issues.
If you're looking for action, go watch Marty Supreme. It's not a Transformer.
But if you're not a fan of fighting, this is a good film to watch, actually.
Good movie to watch with your girl.
The acting is strong. The dynamic between Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson is strong. their on-screen drama. One time where she has the breakdown scene, collapse in the bathroom together. You're walking a line when you do a scene like that. Difficult to create a drama like that and have it feel natural and not corny. I'm gonna go ahead and give it high marks for costume too. Their portrayal of '90s fight gear, fight game
But
brands,
it looked
bad boy,
tap out
game,
type shit.
'90s hip hop club wear,
And then-
slacks, button up.
They would have the UFC and the Pride highlight reels on the TVs. I felt like I was in the 2000s.
Like that detail was one that I was able to connect with. I'm from the time period and watched the sport. I'm gonna give it a 3-star.
I'll say the same thing. 3-star. It's not gonna blow your socks off though.
It's a little held back from the true upper echelon of 4 and 5 stars. It's a good 3-star watch. Excited to see what you do next.
Benny.
Josh too, I guess, but just a little bit.
They work better together. They bring things to the table that the other one lacks. Create a super director together.
Perhaps they know that as well, and they're actively trying to increase their own solo powers right now.
Let me know if my fucking opinion is wrong. Fucking idiots.
If you want to know our opinion on one of your favorites, drop a title in the comments and we'll try to watch it.
Let's stop with biopics. Anti-art, anti-movie, Bro, Loki. I feel so fat. You know, I like hot Cheetos. I have to sit here, be a loser.
So yeah, well, fucking. So okay. Let me get. Yeah. No. Fuck. Marty, you dumb fuck. Let me tell you why.
Spoiler alert.
You already know. We're dropping spoilers.
We're dropping spoilers. Fuck you guys. What's up with your cheeks?
Can't stop staring at.
Maybe fucking I'm missing the point.